Second finger down, go. Third finger down, go.
The students are young,
Nice. And rest position.
sometimes distracted, and notes are a little off-key at times. But just 2 years into an ambitious 5-year program to teach pre-K kids how to play the violin and cello, the results are promising.
And we take a bow now. There we go. Good job. You can see it with your own eyes that the kids are really changed from when they start bouncing off the walls to the end when they're standing on lines playing very complicated songs.
The 32-week curriculum includes originally composed music,
That is close. That's his neighbor, Billy Button B.
unique lingo, and games designed to make the learning fun.
No sharks without fins. Let's make some unicorns. Everybody's favorite. Ah! Somebody's shoulder's getting gobbled. Ah! Fortissimo!
The idea is to close the ability gap before kids enter school.
Kids who enter kindergarten already behind by a year or so, they just stay that way, and it's, a downhill course. So if you can get them in those years between 3 and 5, when their minds are really, open for learning, if we can get a whole bunch of kids in underserved areas doing this and be able to track the results, they're going to be big.
There's no other program like it in the U.S.
It's the only one of its kind that provides all of the instruments, requires a caregiver, and is in underserved areas.
And it is the largest such program, with some 1,300 kids enrolled in Omaha and Scotts Bluff, with plans to expand to Kansas City.
We got a postcard in the mail that said they were going to have free violin lessons with free, the instrument was provided. And I kind of thought, that's amazing and seems too good to be true. So we registered and went and kind of kept waiting for the catch. And no, it was really, there's no cost for the families.
I think it's kind of great.
I'm amazed at how much she's picked up. And it's kind of incredible how much they can learn at such a young age.
It's part social science, part art, a cultural experiment that may have Nebraska leading the way in early childhood education.
Show me kangaroo.
Kangaroo in the pouch.
Oh, that's right.
Scientists at the University of Nebraska Medical Center are tracking the progress of participants, which could provide groundbreaking information regarding the effects of music education on the brain.
Now, let's look for jewelry.
Jewelry.
But
We have
parents
some more
here
pictures to
don't
look
need a
at.
study to tell them that their kids are learning more than how to play music.
I think with playing the violin, it really opens his mind up to creativity.
He was hooked from the first class. Just the way they teach it, the different games and everything kind of reinforces it, and he's really excited to come every single time. He's like, is it violin? Is it violin?
I'm really good because I've been doing it for 2 years. I like jellos and I like drums, and I really wanted to do a violin, so I got into this.
We tried to have him perform something before this, and he was like, no, I'm not doing this. And now he's like whipping out things, and I can do this. Let's get the violin, hook it up. So
He even accused us of bringing the wrong violin when he didn't hit the note he wanted.
Is this my violin?
This is not my violin. This is mine.
No.
At recitals, the students are graded as they perform for family and friends.
We evaluate different things about their right hand, like their bow hold, what does it look like? How about their bow path? There's specific things for each hand.
String Sprouts is not about finding the next great prodigy. Instead, it's about impacting the community in the long run, something Mainz calls the end game.
One little guy last year, had he gone into kindergarten without violin sprouts, would have probably been labeled, the naughty kid, and then there it goes, the whole rest of his, academic career is, the naughty kid. And really, he was, by the end, the leader in the class, standing on the line, and that's going to change his life.
The Omaha Conservatory of Music is able to spearhead this effort thanks to donations and grants.
His confidence has grown tremendously. He can get on stage, is not shy about anything anymore.
Well, at the first time, I was so nervous about up there, and then on the stage when I was playing my violin, it wasn't so nervous after all.
Matthew is a hoot. That kid is. He is so into violin. The nice thing about that is if they get a little group of friends, you know, when they start young like that, the moment that they will not let it go is when it becomes a part of their identity. And so if you can get it to be part of their identity, I'm a violinist, before they get very old, it doesn't go away. I think Matthew's already got that. You know, so wow, he's 5 and he already thinks he's a violinist. He's probably not going to give it up.
Many of the students like Matthew love playing music, and there's good reason to believe their brains may like it as well.